My name's Alicia Falk, and my job title right now is Assistant Director of the Financial Aid Office.
My name is Samantha Torres. My major is psychology. I'm a senior.
I think the reason for the rise in the cost of higher education is just the rise in the cost of living, number one. I mean, yes, an institution is a place where you come for your education, but then that's one side of it. The other side, it's a business as well, so it has to function. It still has to pay for all the luxuries you see here on campus. So there's a couple different ways. The first way is to fill out a FAFSA, right? That's our federal application for student aid. So that's the first thing. Try to see what kind of help you can get there. If there's not a lot of help for some reason available from the federal government, then if you're a Pennsylvania resident, you might be eligible for some state-based aid. For a private institution like Cabrini, of course, our costs are going to be more than if a student were to go to like a state school or something like that. So, of course, other schools are always on the table. Of course, community college first is always on the table. Commuting versus living on campus is always on the table. Getting a job in between, some students can manage that, like they have full-time jobs and they're a full-time student. Some students do it that way. So usually in my conversations with students, I just ask them flat out, like, where are you starting from? If you tell me you can't do a FAFSA for some reason, if you tell me you can't afford like our enrollment deposit, then that is like my initial like, okay, wait a minute. If you can't afford to deposit here at Cabrini, then how are you planning to manage that? There's always a conversation about loans. There's always a conversation about grants.